foot changes everything. Okay? There's two different mentalities. If you train more no-gi or BJJ, or I train with 10th Planet guys a lot, and they hadn't seen the Sambo approach to ankle locks before. They attack with Achilles lock. So I'll show you the Achilles lock first, because that's the most common kind. It's just a grip here, okay? Now I'm gonna put my hand on his knee to control him. I would not attack his leg this way normally, but I'm gonna control here. Right, it's not too bad, it doesn't feel great. Okay, and all I'm doing when I do that, cutting bone on the Achilles, try to bring it in tight against my rib cage, right? Again, here. And what I typically do can alternate depending on my leg control, but the mentality is the same. I'm gonna arch my back until he taps. Worst case scenario for him, if he's a tough guy and doesn't want to tap, he might have a bruised Achilles by the end of the day. He can survive it, he's, you know. Now, that's part one. Part two, straight ankle lock. And this is what I want us to train, because the straight ankle lock is usable in all forms of grappling. And if he opts not to tap, I'll just break his ankle, which isn't good for you. So the grip looks similar, but it's not. I'm gonna tighten up immediately and pin, okay? Now I'm at his joint versus being here. You can feel the difference. Here and here, right? Everything's tight, roll. That's without leg control, right? I mean, that's leg control, that's different. Is your ankle good? I don't want to keep turning. When you add leg control, which I'm just gonna add a little bit, typical, this is just kind of, see, he sucks. I mean, he did, this sucks for him, right? I didn't mean to say that. Sorry. But it's the control. Here's just basically, this is what you would see.
Yeah.
Right, knee in, foot on
Look
the
how he
head.
has his feet, by the way.
Right, if I was doing a BJJ, I'd bring him over to this side. Right, but it's the control. Not cutting bone so much, but that's how you slide in. Right at the joint, pin to the ribs, tight control. I'm going to roll my shoulder back.
Jason, you show him the right way to roll. It's not the wrong way to roll, but only for you right now. I want you to roll
You good?
the non-reaching
Okay.
way.
I wasn't expecting that.
Show him the non-reaching versus reaching.
Okay, so I'm not going to squeeze or do anything. I'm just going to talk leg control.
Okay.
Typically, on IBJJF, New Breed, Naga you can kind of attack anyway. Naga's pretty open. But I would typically attack here, knee in the middle, foot on the hip. This is safe. I can go this way, right? This is all safe attack. You wouldn't get in trouble. This is normal. Whatever. Once I start to go this way, and I bend the knee, I don't even have the foot over yet. This is already considered what's called reaching.
You're disqualified.
You would immediately be disqualified, or at least get a severe warning.
Yeah.
Typically, if you actually submit your opponent before the ref warns you, he'll just disqualify.
Now, Naga, I think you can do that.
You can.
And if we have a tournament come up, it's great. It's okay. Let's prep for this tournament. We'll play a little bit. Okay?
Naga, you can. And you can get deeper and attack different and start really, that's a whole different, don't have to go that deep, but this control, bending the knee, control of the hip, where my foot is, this is the start of reaching. If I get in here, try to scoot away from me. Right? It's gonna be hard for him. That's the idea. That's the whole idea behind it, is to have a good grip on the leg without me having to use my hands too much. Right? But, and that's legal in Sambo. You can reap all day long. You can't heel hook, but you can reap all day long. But
We're going to play with that. We're going to do some grappling after this, but I want it from day one. I want you to understand. Simple guard passes with the feet open, and let's not bypass the feet. Let's understand what the feet are. They're not targeted. You want to walk around and look at everybody and help them?
sure, do you want to see it? If you didn't get to see it.